I read bedtime stories to my little brother every night for 2 years before learning he was completely deaf. It started the night Mom and Dad brought Liam home from the hospital when I was 8 years old. He was this tiny, red-faced thing that cried constantly, and I remember feeling annoyed that everyone was making such a big deal about him. Mom asked me if I wanted to help with the baby, and I said no, because I was in the middle of reading my favorite book about dragons and knights. But then Dad pulled me aside and told me that being a big brother was the most important job I'd ever have, and that Liam would look up to me for everything. He said I could teach him things, and protect him, and be his best friend. Something about the way Dad said it made me feel like I'd been given a secret mission, so I agreed to try. That first week was chaos, with Mom barely sleeping, and Dad taking time off work to help with feedings and diaper changes. Liam cried so much that I started wearing my headphones around the house just to block out the noise. But one evening, when everyone was exhausted and overwhelmed, Mom handed Liam to me while she took a shower. He was fussing and turning red, and I didn't know what to do. I sat in the rocking chair in his nursery and just started reading out loud from the dragon book I'd been holding. Within minutes, Liam stopped crying and just stared at me with these huge dark eyes. I kept reading even though I knew he couldn't understand the words, and he stayed calm the entire time. When Mom came back, she found us like that and actually cried. She said I was a natural big brother, and that Liam clearly loved my voice already. After that night, it became our routine. Every evening before Liam's bedtime, I'd sit in the rocking chair and read to him for at least 30 minutes. At first, I just read whatever books I was into. Fantasy adventures and mystery stories that were way too advanced for a baby. But Liam seemed to love it regardless. He'd focus on my face with this intense concentration, occasionally reaching up to grab at my shirt or touch my cheek. Mom said babies responded to the sound of voices and the rhythm of speech that had helped their brain development, even if they couldn't understand the actual words yet. As Liam got older and could sit up on his own, I started picking books specifically for him. Picture books with animals and colors. Simple stories about trucks and trains. I'd show him the pictures while reading, pointing at different things and making sound effects. When the book had a cow, I'd moo loudly. When there was a train, I'd make